everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video all about the new makeup releases and if I'll buy them or not, because honestly a lot of makeup is coming out. A lot of it doesn't look that great, so I thought that I would go through what I personally think I want. And you know, I could change my mind, probably won't though, because a lot of stuff is just not my thing. But anyways, let's just get into it. Okay, we're gonna go big first. The first thing that I'd like to talk about is the Natasha Danone Safari palette. This is a limited edition. This is the price. It launches on September 14th. Now, I've only had the mini Natasha Danone eyeshadow palettes and the holiday ones from like 2016. They were good. Like, they were good. They were great. I love them. And when I saw those sneak peeks for this palette, I was like, okay, I really like the shades that she's showing. Oh my god, maybe I'll actually buy a full one. And then I saw it was an all matte palette, and I was like, because I really like metallics, but I also really like mattes. I usually like them together though. But I was like, if the colors are perfect, then fine, whatever. But of course, when I saw it, I was like, no thank you. It's definitely a safari palette. Like, I get it. I get the color scheme she was going for, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna like it. But just from first glance, I don't think it's gonna be for me, especially for the price point. It's just, like, expensive, and I know you get a good deal, and I know her quality is good, but recently there's been lots of discrepancies between formulas, so I don't think that I'd risk my money like that. If I see reviews and if I see looks and I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I buy that? Then you know what, yeah, I'll go, you know, I'll buy it. But if not, then you know. Next we have the Pat McGrath Mothership V palette. This retails for 170 Canadian. Expensive. I've never had one of Pat McGrath's palettes. They're pretty, but none of them have spoke to me, except for this one. I really want it, but like I can't afford it, so I'm like, hey, it's permanent, so you know, when I can save up, you girls can get it. It's really pretty. A lot of unique shades that I personally don't have in my collection, and the swatches I've seen look great. I'm curious to see how it looks on the eyes personally, but I mean, you never know. I think that it could be a good steal, but of course, if you can find dupes that you like in better formulas or whatever, go for it. I don't necessarily think you need to buy high-end makeup simply because it's high-end makeup. I have mainly high-end makeup, but that's because my luck with drugstore makeup has not been great. So I usually stick with higher end, but I try to, you know, use low end like e.l.f. and stuff like that. But for this palette, it's a maybe. If I can save up for it eventually, who knows, maybe I will splurge. Especially like if I get it at Sephora, I can return it if I don't like it and get my money back. So Glam Glow has some new releases. They have the Insta Mud treatment. I kind of want this because my pores are terrible. Like, they're really bad, and they've been bad for the past couple months because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm really sick. I have like chronic pain and shit, so I've been very sick and my body is just like over everything. So I'm not doing good health-wise, so my skin is like dying. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't like it. I used to never get breakouts, but now like I got breakouts, and it's annoying. But anyways, they have like that treatment. I might try that eventually, but that's expensive. They have a clarifying oil and tropic cleansing thing. No thank you, I don't need any of that. Glam Glow makes good stuff, but you know, there's always things that you want to check into. You definitely want to make sure that the ingredients are good for you. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Morphe Brushes. Oh yes. Meme review. No, but seriously, the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill vault has been a huge deal the past couple months. I was okay not having it. I was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna, I don't need it, blah 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 blah, right? I was like, I'll get it later if I want it. Well, it's later and this bitch wants it, so I may have ordered it. Now the thing is, I've heard that some people love it, some people hate it, Some people are indifferent. Some people are like, oh, I hate it, but then I like this one. You know, there's so many different feelings towards it. And as a influencer, I think it's my duty to freaking try it out, see if I like it, and if I like it, tell you guys. If I hate it, definitely tell you guys. I'm going to be doing first impressions and everything with each palette, and then full reviews after. So it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be like a full series on our channel, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I finally took the plunge and bought it. It was 64 Canadian, not bad. It was like 20 bucks Canadian per palette if you got them individually, so I just got the Vault. I also may have just a tiny bit ordered brushes, and I know, blah blah blah, Morphe brushes aren't amazing or anything. Like, that's fine, whatever, but I have a confession to make. I haven't bought brushes in like 6 years. Like, and I'm not joking. Like, I've been using the same brushes for 6 years. Like, it's bad. So, your girl bought the eye brush set. I don't care about face brushes. Like, I barely ever do my face makeup. Like, this is why I look like shit. But I got the eye brushes because I needed eye brushes. It wasn't that bad of a price. It was like, whatever, fine, let's try it. The thing is with the Vault is that if like the palette is shit, I'm getting my money back. Like, hallelujah PayPal. Like, PayPal is there, because if a palette is shit, I'm getting my money back. I'm not gonna pay like 64 bucks for crappy palettes. So I'll definitely keep you guys informed with that as well, but I'm optimistic about it, which y'all know I'm a pessimist, so I'm optimistic about it though, because there's very few eyeshadow palettes I don't like, but we'll see. Okay, next they have the Morphe 35V. No thank you. As you guys know, they discontinued the 35B. I don't know when they're gonna come out with like the revamp that James Charles is all up, like, oh yeah, like about, like, we haven't even seen it, like, but it looks promising. But I got the 35B because I was like, okay, whatever, I want it. And they have it on like the international sites still, so I got it. So far I love it. So the 35V, it's not in my color scheme. Like, I don't want it at all. Like, I really don't want it, so I'm not gonna get it. People have so many different opinions on Morphe, not just their brushes, but their shadows too, and I understand that. Morphe shadows are not exactly the best for everyone. For me, every palette that I've had, I've loved. It's just that they're so freaking big that I never got any use out of them, so I ended up selling them. But now that I'm more of an influencer, and now that I'm getting the Jaclyn Hill Vault, those palettes are smaller, so I feel like I'll get more use out of them. Now let's get into a drugstore option. We got the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. Now this is pretty, and e.l.f. shadows can be good, but I personally am like, I don't know how I feel about it personally. It's pretty, and when I saw it, I was like, I want it, but I don't know. I have enough eyeshadow palettes as it is, and I'm planning to get enough eyeshadow palettes that I don't really need this, and I don't think I need the colors, to be fair, so it's a no from me. Becca Gold Lava limited edition highlighter thing. I'm definitely not getting this. For one, gold does not look good on my skin, plus I already have Lime Crime's like Opal's highlight when they have a beautiful gold in there, so I'm good with that. If you're into this, definitely go for it. Becca has amazing highlighters personally. I mean, I just got the 750 Point Perk from Sephora, which was the Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop is too dark for me, but I really don't care. At this point, it's way too pretty for me to just not have in my collection. Okay, a lot of people have been annoyed with this. The Urban Decay Naked Cherry collection. Now, they're getting rid of the original Naked palette, so if you want it, go snatch it up before it's gone. I've never been a fan of the Naked formula. I had the Naked 3. I hated it. Like, it was not good. The Naked Basics was great. Like, when that was my first like high-end eyeshadow palette, and it was fine. I liked it. I got lots of use out of it before I got into other makeup. But this is definitely not super cherry toned, in my opinion. It's not. I don't know. Personally, I don't know what I want to do. The entire collection just isn't for me. While the palette is pretty, I know I don't like the formula, so I'm not gonna get it. Next we have the Jouer Rose Gold collection. I picked up the eyeshadow palette and the Galaxy lip topper because your girl has no self-control. I like Jouer's eyeshadow formula, so I'm excited to try the mattes out. They had it on Sephora, so I was like, okay, if I don't like it, I can return it. Whatever. Yeah, I picked that up. Everything else though was a no for me. I don't need that. Wet n Wild has brought out their highlighting bars again. They brought back the gold shade and they have a few other shades now. Personally, I don't like any of the shades, so I'm not gonna get it, but I do enjoy Wet n Wild's highlighter formulas, so if you like the shades, definitely go for it. Fenty Beauty is coming out with like a diamond milk gloss and like a diamond highlighter. I thought that the highlighter would be more glittery. It's not. I'm kind of disappointed by that because I was like, oh, maybe I'll finally get a Fenty Beauty highlighter. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get the gloss because I don't need more glosses. Like, I don't. I have enough glosses for now. Cutie Beauty is coming out with more of their mini Obsessions palettes. There's lots of different shade ranges, which is great for them. Personally, the only two I'm kind of interested in is like the pink and reds and the purple palette. Those two are the only ones that caught my eye. Everything else is a no for me. I don't need them. I wouldn't use them. Purple is a maybe, but the red and like pink one is the one I'm most leaning towards, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I probably won't get it anytime soon, like when it launches, but I might. It just depends on how I feel. But I do enjoy Cutie Beauty's eyeshadow formula, so yeah. Lastly, we're gonna talk about Sugarpills Oh Honey collection. This collection is cute. If they had just the eyeshadows, I would probably pick them up. They're pretty, but I do not want a whole collection and they're only selling it as a collection. Personally, I don't have enough of a connection to the collection to be like, I want all this, let me go buy all this. So personally, it's a no from me for that, but if you really like the collection, I'd definitely go for it because Sugarpill has some amazing quality products. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and follow my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.